Hello guys, welcome to our channel, and today we'll be discussing space colonization and its future. So Manas, what do you think about space colonization?
Yeah, I think it is a very good step towards achieving multi-planetary goal.
Planetary.
Yeah, so like we are now a multi-planet species where we are trying to colonize on the moon and several other planets and celestial objects like Mars and then various other planets. And so basically the colonization of the moon, it is a process or it's a concept which is proposed by several scientists and astronauts, which says that we are going to settle on the moon and some robotics will be involved there so that it is easy for us to colonize on a massive scale, right? So according to the international space law, laying claim on the moon is illegal, and
Okay.
no state has made such claims, despite having a range of artificial remains on the moon, such as USA. Like they have laid the flag there, but right now they have not made a claim that the particular portion is like belongs to USA or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So like uh, we also have a range of proposals for mission of lunar colonization, right? So and we are going to look out for permanent exploration, so that we should we should find a place where there are certain things which are necessary for the human survival, like water, then like precious metals and ice, right? So like we are constantly looking out for that. What's your take on that?
Yeah, so I was also reading about on NASA's own website that how
Hmm.
they plan to colonize at least not if even if not moon or other planets, but
Yeah.
they were planning to in the back in the 70s they were planning to build these cylindrical shaped you know
Hmm.
cylindrical shaped like
Yeah.
space shuttles where we
Hmm.
could
Hmm.
live,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
entire human colonies could live. Like it will be a city which will be constantly rotating. It will be
Hmm.
either cylindrical shaped or donut shaped,
Hmm.
and it will constantly be moving slowly so that the gravity is
Hmm.
you know uh, good for your human survival.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was quite interesting that they were thinking about colonization, space colonization back then, and
Hmm.
how we could fetch iron and mercury, all these things that we find in asteroids,
Hmm.
and how we can
Right.
use that, uh, how we can use that to uh, build sustain ourselves
Hmm.
uh, in the space. And the biggest problem they had uh, is, was that, yeah, to survive it was still not possible to like grow and have our own sun,
Hmm.
grow food.
You're right.
And for that we would have to first go like, go back and forth from earth to this particular space colony. So that is why it
Hmm.
has been delayed for so long, and still we are figuring out. But Elon Musk, NASA itself, these
Yeah. Yeah.
guys, and they are taking multiple steps, and now we are closer than ever to finally actually making it happen.
Hmm.
So
Right.
yeah, it's very interesting
Yeah.
that
So
we
as
can
you
become a
as you
multiplanetary species.
yeah, yeah. So as you talked about the rotation of that like particular cylinder,
Yeah.
so like there was this like American physicist. He was named as Gerard K. O'Neill, right? So basically, he wrote a book in 1976, which was the High Frontier: Human Colonies in Space, right? So in that book, he published. That cylinder that you are talking about, it was the O'Neill cylinder, where basically it has two counter rotating cylinders, and the both the cylinders would be rotating in opposite directions in order to cancel any of the gyroscopic effects, which would not be suitable for humans, right? And it would otherwise make it difficult to keep them aimed towards the sun. Each cylinder would be 5 miles, which is about I think 8 kilometers uh, long in diameter, and 32 kilometers like sorry it would be 8 kilometers in diameter and 32 kilometers long, right? And it would be attached to a rod with a bearing system. It there is a bearing system in the middle, yeah, we put a bearing in the middle of something, so it would work like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the rotation would provide the artificial gravity for
Okay.
humans, right? So the this American physicist, he was well known for the colonizing in the space and thinking of a way for which we can live in space, and discovering this O'Neill cylinder, which would be very helpful for us in like colonizing in space. Like it is given as an idea for which we can proceed further and develop certain things based on the concept.
Yeah. So, did any scientist, did you read did any scientist progressed further with his theory or his work? Did they do something with it?
Yeah, it is in practice, but it's very hard to expect it to be true. So,
Yeah, to formulate
the
it in
problem, yeah, the problem is that with the O'Neill cylinder is that in order to function, it has to be 100% perfect, right? So, and the people who are living in that cylinder can only have something new, something old is replaced, right? So basically that's why it is like and the cost for which people are moving in the space, like the cost is one $10,000 per kilogram. So if a
wow,
human weight is 70 kilograms, so multiply
wow.
10,000 by 70, so that would be the cost. So that's why it is not in a no, it's
Not
very
possible
costlier.
for now, yeah.
Yeah.
Not possible for the entire world.
So basically, when you when a payload goes into space, so for that payload to survive, the cost is very high. So like we need to find a way so that it should be budget friendly and people are like
Yeah,
colonizing in space more than ever.
yeah. Like it's accessible to everybody.
It's accessible
Everybody
to.
can take the aeroplane and go to it, whichever country they want to. So
Yeah.
just like that, we want to make space travel.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so another problem with space colonization would be the harmful radiation levels.
Right.
That that would really that would really be bad for humans. So
Hmm.
that is something that we need to figure out along with growing crops and all that.
Yeah, you're right. I think there is this concept which is known as asteroid mining. So what
Yeah,
happens is if we want to if we go back to Earth and come back and forth to get all the materials, so that would be way much costlier. So what scientists are thinking of that they'll mine the asteroids which are available in the
yeah,
space, and they'll extract the precious metals from that asteroid. And scientists claim that one asteroid is about $4 billion worth. Like the worth of an asteroid is $4 billion, and $1.4 billion worth of precious metal can be extracted from an asteroid, right? So if we let's say colonize on moon, so the asteroids which are surrounding the moon, we can use them for mining, and we can extract precious metal that can be used for the sake of colonizing on moon, right? So I think these are some steps which scientists are going forward with with space colonization.
yeah. It will be interesting to see how we move about it, and also we are in this phase where companies like Blue Origins, you know,
Hmm. Yeah,
Jeff,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, Blue Origins,
Jeff
they
Bezos company.
Jeff Bezos company is taking people
Yeah, yeah.
to space for space travel. Even Elon Musk is
Hmm.
doing something like that. So
Hmm.
eventually, I think within a decade or two, something along the lines of space colonization would be very much possible. If
Hmm.
not for everybody, at least for some. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
about that. So
Yeah, I think for the next 5 to 6 years, the elite class would be
yeah, they
much
would be
more into
traveling.
space travel. Yes.
Yeah,
So I think the US has also launched this Perseverance Mars mission, where they have sent the Perseverance for testing out if there are proper materials and metals on Moon, on Mars, which could be used for Mars colonization also.
yeah,
So I think US is also interested in to be the first country to to be in the race for space colonization.
Yeah, even China is working very hard along with that
Yeah,
idea.
China and I guess UAE
Nobody
has
noticed that
also
they went
launched.
to, yeah, nobody noticed that China went to, moon a few years ago. Nobody noticed that.
Hmm, right. So, what do you think? Like, if you were given a chance to go into outer space and live on a certain planet or anything like that, where would you go?
Well, it's too early to make choices when we have absolutely no idea which would be the best place to live, because as of our understanding for now, we don't have any planet that could imitate Earth
Hmm,
to help us survive. So
right.
yeah, first of all, I think we should focus on at least getting to the moon and to the Mars, and
Hmm.
making a habitat suitable for us, where we could grow crops and have water and everything that is necessary for the human life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and unlike the mess we have made on Earth, we should not go on the other planet and make a mess like on there.
Yeah,
So we should also work on cleaning up our
yeah.
habits and don't spread a mess around the other planet.
We do not need to destroy Earth to go,
Hmm.
because otherwise
Right.
we'll do the same thing there also. So there's no point.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is a topic that we would like to discuss further, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Sure.